want to make this as painless as possible for all you guys out there. Really helped out the cameraman right back now. Alright, so we got these Intels in here. Okay, they're 64-bit. Alright, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to show the installation. This is a mock body. It's actually an order. So we're going to mount the motherboard, power supply, motherboard, power supply. We're going to do all the electrical. We're going to mount the, get ready for the monitor, all of that good action. That's dusty. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, we're just pretty much going to do all the inner clock workings on this, so I'm going to have to keep pausing the video to do it. It is what it is. We got this board fired up. We're going to USB boot Windows. Let's see here. We want Realtek. Put it on disk and disk. Alright, so yeah, that's going to boot Windows, and then from there, yeah, there we go. So from there, I'm going to turn around and do all the, the operating system, and then we're going to do the front end. I'll just do the operating system off camera and everything, so then I'll do the front end with you. Once again, we're going to be USB booting my Hyperspin version. I made a wizard, so it's fully configured. These things have to happen like that. When you do it as much as I do it, you're not going to want to sit and be tedious work every shot. Alright, so we got Hyperspin, blah, blah, blah. Let's go, yeah.
Yes, fine.
So, yeah. Bam. 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 So, we're going to let that install. It's going to work like that, and then we'll fire it back up. Alright, guys, real quick. Basically, it should work just like this. We're going to also remove the startup shells and everything like that, so everything's going to work as it should. I know there's no sound right now, but it is what it is. But yeah, this saves hours worth of work, me doing it this way. Yeah, I should be good to go here. This is going to be cleaned up though. All right, let me see here. Okay. All right. So we got everything's working the way it's supposed to. Yeah, it makes a huge difference to everything's transitioning really nice. Now remember, guys, I'm doing this the same time that this is real time stuff. Just making sure the graphics, no video latency or anything. All right. So yeah, next step is we're going to mount all the hardware. So basically, like I said, this is going to be all pre-configured to run in junction with every bit of setup that we do here. Just pay attention, and you better do this. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to look for the holes. See these holes, all right? And you're just going to drill right through those holes, okay? And it gets it up off the ground a little bit. Not that it dissipates heat or anything. It's just that they're basically like the pegs. So I'm just going to go do that real quick. All right, guys. Regarding the power supply, make sure that you countersink these two right through the metal into the board, and then basically you're just going to mount it, and this will hold forever, guys. No problem. Let me just cut this because it's easier to just do it my way. All right, just after a short delay there, got all the cable management done. It's bolted in. It's never going to go anywhere. So the only thing you should have less is your SATA power. So we're going to get the hard drive installed now. Best trick is to get your data cable, run that as far as you can to the hard disk. Basically, if you're looking at what I'm saying here, is this, it's perfect right there. And we just make joisting and everything like that. Always keep the drive this way. We'll clean all that off later. It's just dust from. Always keep your drive upward so it can breathe. And That's bond right there. Next step. Okay, now that that's bolted in, it's not going to go anywhere. We're going to work on the distribution box. I'll show you step by step. Basically, you just take your monitor power and your power supply power and pretty much wire it. Next step. All right, guys. Basically, you're just going to cut them all, and you're going to marry all these by color code. All right, and you're just going to stick them all in and use wire nuts, and you're going to bolt it down with a fastener because it won't go anywhere. Let me get that step done. All right, guys, at this junction in life, you should have it looking like this. And also, it's not going to go anywhere. It's in there, man. You can pull the heck out of that. Yeah, so, just basically put your cover back on. I'm going to screw that in. I'll do that off camera. And then we're going to give a power button. And I'm not, in this video, we're just introducing the hardware. We might actually get the LED on as well for the marquees. And we're going to save controls for the last. So I've got, technically, personally, right now, I have 6 of these I have to do. So after this, I'll have 5. I can, look, it may seem very short to watch the video, but to actually do it, you can about triple that time because of a lot of it's mock-up and, and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Dust and stuff. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, so basically, long story short, we're going to be doing upper marquees. We want a 12-volt source. I do have a master hack. It's something that only professionals do. So try this at home. Okay, it's fun. You should try this at home. In fact, you should do it right now. Okay, this is going to be really hard, but basically, look, I can't even do this with one hand. So, all right, I want you to pinch these. Okay, just pinch them. Okay, you run your drill, and you run your drill until it spirals out, and then we'll continue from there. It's kind of one of those deals. All right, it should be stuck with braided wire basically at the end of that. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, so all in all, it's a super clean deal for what it is, but it took a little time to perfect this, and it is what it is. I will make another video on the Gemma board. That's just a lot of wiring, but it is what it is. Next step, we got to do the backlit marquees LED, and I'll show you how to tap into 12-volt source for that. All right, guys, anywhere that's black and yellow wire, tap into that as a power source. Trust me, you won't hurt a thing. Just bleed into that. All right, guys, if you followed this video to this point, then you should have a running machine. All right. So yeah, your LED backlit. I do have the plexi. It goes over it. We're gonna bezel it all out and everything. Amos, if you are watching this, man, you know what's up with that. So yeah, I'm using a Bluetooth speaker. It's mounted inside. It's charged by USBs. It's so I want to play Galaga. Galaxian. I mean, all the screen on this. No video latency. It is what it is. It's running real well, actually. With that. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah. I'm just. But yeah, I mean, basically, if you want to play it, we're gonna have to probably wait for the controls. I just loaded it, but that doesn't mean I can play it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it would look like. It'd have all the bezeling and stuff around it. It's really a good system. I'm not gonna kid you, but yeah, like I say, we're going to be doing the control panel next. That's going to be the joystick. I've got LEDs coming for it. So yeah, they should actually be here tomorrow or so. But yeah, so start to finish, I promised you, and we'll do. I mean, I do this every day, so it's not really hard. It's just you got to know what you're doing, guys. I mean, you know, if I could try to help somebody, I will. You know. So yeah, it's got the old Street Fighter. Even got some newer stuff there. That's still old to me. I mean, it's got all the good stuff, man. Oh man, why go to the mall and go buy those little NESs? I mean, we could do tens of thousands of games on these as well. I'm not worried about that, but this one's just, like I say. Now, I will say this: if someone's interested, I will sell the My Wizard, which is a fully configured hyperspin. You're just going to put it in your USB, and it's going to go boom. It's going to boot real quick. It'll save you hours and hours of crazy on crazy configuration. I know guys that truly pull their hair out trying to set this thing up. So, where it just comes easy to me. Erik Arcade Bod. Stay tuned for part 3 video.